एंड एक डायलॉग है फिल्म में कि प्यार को लेकर आपका प्रेडिक्शन इस बार गलत है। वेल कितनी बार ऐसा हुआ है कि प्यार को लेकर आपका प्रेडिक्शन गलत हुआ है रियल लाइफ में?
बहुत बार हुआ है. That's why I didn't get married, I think. Like, thank you. You've been supporting from Bahubali. Thanks a lot for the whole press, everyone. And yeah, I'm very happy to be here.
The film is beautiful. I mean, I would say look at it like a fantasy love story. It's a visual feast, but at the same time, the emotion hits you hard. It's about fate. It's about science, and that's the main thing. Is all that I'm gonna say. Prerna is like I've given my heart and soul. I want to say for this character. It's one of my favorite characters I've ever played. It was a very difficult one to do also. And I think I've left a little bit of my soul with my character. So I hope you guys like it. And I'm super excited and super nervous. I have like butterflies in my stomach right now.
प्रभास के साथ काम करने का क्या चैलेंज आपको लगा और उन्होंने क्या रबाव अपनी स्टारडम कितनी रबाव की आपके साथ?
I think the challenge has been with his fans because they are so passionate about him, the darling fans, that if there was no update coming from the team, they used to bombard me on my Instagram and my Twitter saying that please Radhe Shyam update, Radhe Shyam update. So I think my challenge has been with that, but it's amazing to have such passionate fans.
प्रभास जी, हमने सुना है कि मिस्टर अमिताभ बच्चन नरेटर हैं, तो what would you say about and what's your feeling?
So it was like great. You're talking about the voiceover which he gave? Yeah, it was like everybody loves his voice, and I spoke to him and I sent him a letter, like sweetly he gave the voice, and I'm very grateful. So it's a very important dialogue, I think, in the film. It starts with his dialogue and ends with his dialogue. So I'm very grateful. We are all grateful to him for giving his voice.
Who has been your inspiration in Hindi films? I mean, any hero, any film? Who has been your inspiration?
Yeah, I like Salman and Shah Rukh a lot. Amitabh Bachchan sir. Amitabh Bachchan sir is a legend, and everybody loves him. So yeah.
Actually, I shouldn't say this. It's very pompous to say this. But when I actually saw the first cut, I told Radha, I call him India's James Cameron. Radha James Cameron is what I generally call him in my messages and all that. I said the climax is bigger than Titanic. The way it has been done, I mean, I don't want to break all the Q factor of the film. That's what I genuinely felt. So it posed me a huge challenge. See, again, it's a love story. Titanic was also a love story. Comparisons are going to come, but don't compare it. I'm saying this is more of a La La Land, I would say. For me, personally speaking.
After Bahubali, Pushpa became a film which crossed 100 crore mark in northern region in Hindi belt. How do you see the success of Pushpa, which was released recently, which starred Allu Arjun in it? How do you see the success of that?
So we are getting closer. We are making Indian films. So that's now Bahubali did, then KGF did, now Pushpa. Now we are getting closer to make Indian films more and more. Maybe a year in future we might release some 50 Indian films. So that's very good sign. We are going to become the world's one of the biggest industries once it happens.
Okay, so my question is to you that now the Hindi audience basically has a perception that you are going to come in Hindi theatres only for action films. So would you want to change that perception?
The films which I'm doing, like Adipurush or Nagi's project, are biggest action films. Every 2-3 films I want to try something different. In Telugu also, I was an action hero from my first film, but I did Darling and Mr. Perfect, which worked. They were big hits, and I don't want the audience to get bored or fix it like that. I can do only action. There is action in Radhe Shyam, but not dishum dishum, but we have action. Like you can see the visuals and all. So yeah, I don't want audience to get bored of me. So I want to try something.
आपने बोला ज्योतिषी को आपने हाथ दिखाया और उन्होंने कहा आपकी कुंडली बहुत अच्छी है, तो उन्होंने ये भी बताया था कि आपको सिर्फ सुपरस्टार्स के साथ ही काम करना है, प्रभास, सलमान, रणवीर सिंह, और या ये भी बोला कि इसके अलावा आप गंगूबाई काठियावाड़ी जैसे कैरेक्टर्स भी करेंगे.
Sanjay sir, if you're watching this, please give me the chance. But इतनी बुरी बात तो नहीं है, मतलब अगर हम सुपरस्टार्स के साथ काम
मैंने
कर
कहा तो
रहे हैं
अच्छी बात है, मैंने बुरा
अच्छी
नहीं बोला.
बात है. I have also not worked with
आमिर
superstars.
शाहरुख के साथ भी करना है.
I haven't also, if you look at my filmography, but I think it's now about picking the right scripts for me. I think it's about picking the right characters, and I think that I've reached that stage where I feel like it's, I want to be challenged as an actor more than anything, besides doing the commercial films also, which I am. And this is like the perfect amalgamation of both, I would say, because, there's a scope for performance and it's a commercial film at the same time. So I hope you like it. And I hope I keep working with superstars, and they say that sangat अच्छा हो तो फिर वो कभी ना कभी तो वो that it rubs off on you. So I hope that the superstardom of my co-stars also rub off on me.